Now, a two-year audit into Facebook's policy on tackling hate speech, misinformation and bias has outlined serious setbacks in the company's policies. Let's get the latest details from Alex in the queue.
Well, Tokes, Facebook coming under real pressure from two separate angles this week. So Mark Zuckerberg probably not feeling particularly happy with the results of this audit. The company really being, a lot of its failures being exposed. It was an audit Facebook itself had commissioned 2 years ago to look into the way that Facebook deals with certain issues, including hate speech, algorithmic bias, misinformation and the like. And really the audit itself, which running to around 100 pages, doesn't hold back. You can read the whole thing online should you want. But if you want to pull out a couple of key quotes, well, the authors of that report laying into the company for serious setbacks, including in recent months, into tackling things like hate speech. Have a look at this quote from the report. We've also watched the company make painful decisions over the last 9 months that are serious setbacks for civil rights. So what kind of decisions are we talking here? Well, really, it's coming down to adding labels to the tweets and the posts from politicians. In the case of Facebook, it's posts, but on Twitter, of course, Donald Trump's tweets in the past were getting labels about breaking their rules. Facebook had said, no, this was the wrong thing to do. We will not be labeling politicians' tweets, even if they're wrong, even if they could be considered hate speech. That led to a lot of anger, and it fueled this massive advertising boycott that organisers now say more than 1,000 companies have got behind. This includes companies like Coca-Cola, Lego, Dunkin' Donuts, Ralph Lauren. More than 1,000 companies saying, well, if Facebook's not going to police speech properly, we're going to pause our advertising revenue and seriously consider the future. So that decision, as I was saying there, to not apply labels, Facebook sort of backtracking it, worth saying, with the pressure of this advertising boycott. But the audit today really not helping that pressure. Let's bring you a quote from Laura Murphy, who was the chief auditor on this, saying that when you prioritise free speech, other types of speech, including civil rights speech and protecting other minorities, will take a back seat. She goes on to say that that is what Facebook has done. Facebook itself, it's worth saying, has acknowledged the audit. They've acknowledged that it's uncomfortable. Sheryl Sandberg in a post saying it is the beginning of the journey and not the end. But the company really is under this dual pressure. More than 1,000 advertisers now joining this boycott over the way Facebook handles hate speech. This audit today laying into them again for exactly those same policies. Facebook has tried to bring its advertisers back on board. But if I bring you up what the Anti-Defamation League had to say, one of the organisers of this big boycott, they said Facebook is more interested in talking and not solving issues. And I think it's fair to say the audit itself, while it might be stinging for them, Tokes, isn't legally binding. It's not. The company's saying they're going to listen to it, but there's no real sense of a roadmap here. So this anger at Facebook, particularly from their biggest advertisers, remains.
Alex, thanks for taking a look at that for us.